Okay, you can see how to play basic notes, right? To play any notes, we need a musical instrument. But this chord is wrong, right? This one is wrong. So please cut it using a pen, right? Now I am going to open my Scratch. Right. Now I am going to use. So you can do this in different way. Right. Right. Here you can do this using sounds and also by using the musics. Right. Okay. Let's do it first using musics. Right. First I'll play this. Right. First, I'm using this keyboard as my sprite, right? I'm using this keyboard. Okay. After that, we have to go to, we have to start with the event, right? We have to start with the event and then we have to go to musics, right? Then from the musics, we have to use this code play note, right? So, right? So, we don't know the exact number for sari, gama, pada, ni. But here by pressing these keys in the keyboard, we can find the exact number, right? So, right. Let's do it again, okay? Right. We can start the program with run in flag click, right? After that, let's use the first note. When you click here, we can first select the number 16 for sa, right? Then we can use other notes re, ga, ma. Likewise, we can add the notes. And also from here, we can set the time, right? You can set the time. Let's see what will happen. Let's set the one. Then let's play it. Right? Understood? Okay? If you want, you can use some another musical instruments. Right? Let's add another one. Music. Let's add the guitar. So, this is the code for electric keyboard and this is the code for electric guitar. So, we have to start with the event. Let's start with the when running flag click. And let's add some codes for this one. I don't know. There's another code block. From here, we can set our instrument to electric. So we choose electric piano, right? Then we can set electric piano, right? And then we can play some notes. Ah, let's set the similar time. So when we run this program by using guitar and by using electric keyboard, we can play 7 notes, right? Now try this. These are the chords in music chord block, and you can add different musical instruments, and you can try to play the basic 7 notes. Into there you can see the notes. You need to create the Scratch program to play the basic 7 notes. So here you can hear uh, 2 music instruments because we use keyboard and also we use the electric guitar. Right. Now I am going to give you the homework for you. Right. Please take out your workbook. Please take out your workbook, mage puthe. Please take out your workbook Go to the activity 5.5. Go to the activity 5.5. Right. Activity 5.5. Following program is to develop to play the first two lines of the national anthem. Right. This is your homework. You have to develop a Scratch program to play the first two lines of the national anthem. Sri Lanka Mata, Sri Lanka, Namo 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 Mata. So here you can select any instrument and select any tempo. After that, here in your workbook, you can see the related notes to play the first two lines of the national anthem, right? So you have to just select any instrument and then play the notes as mentioned in your workbook, right? If you want, you can either use keyboard or any other instrument, or you can use many instruments to play these notes. So can you do this before the next week class? Can you do this before the next week class? Play the national anthem.
Okay,
Can you do
teacher.
this? Yes. Right. And your next homework, you can find the notes from the internet. So this is not a homework, right? If you like to do this, yes, you can do, right? So you can choose a song as you wish and then find the notes from the internet. So if you like, you can do it, right? No any force. බල කිරීමක් නෙමෙයි පුතාලා කැමති නම් මේක කරන්න, right? You can find the notes for your favorite songs from the internet, and then by using the notes you can create a Scratch program to play your favorite song, right? If you like, you can do it. Okay. But definitely you have to do this activity 5.5, right? And next one is you can do it in your leisure time, right? Okay. Up to now we discuss about Scratch programming software, and we discuss about the motion, looks, sounds, event, control, sensing, operators, then music, and also we discuss about pen, right? Pen code block. And we have create some different programs using these code blocks. Right. Now tell me, is it clear to you? Is it clear to you how to create programs using these code blocks? Right. Now, everybody, please pay your attention to teacher's screen, right? Please pay your attention to teacher's screen. Now we are going to learn a new part of this lesson, use of a variable. Use of a variable. අපි variable එකට සිංහලෙන් කියනවා පුතේ විචල්්‍ය කියලා, right? Use of a variable. So, can you find this word variable in your Scratch programming software? Can you find this word variable in your Scratch programming software?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, right. Okay. Now, pay your full attention to me. Okay? In our home, right. See, in our home, there are a lot of clothes, right? Your mom, your dad, and your brothers and sisters, lot of clothes are there. So, your mom used some baskets. Your mom used some baskets to put all the clothes, right? Your mom used some separate baskets to keep clothes. So basket is a storage container. It's a container. we used to store something, right? We used to store something. Likewise, variable also used to store something. මොනවා හරි දෙයක් ගබඩා කරලා තියාගන්න තමයි මේ variable එකක් use කරන්නේ. Variable is used to store something, right? But there's a little different. So variable is used to store something, but it's not a permanent thing. It's not a permanent storage, right? It's not a permanent storage. I'll explain this scenario using the till, right? In your home, you have till, right? කැටයක් තියෙනවා till එකක්. Right. Your mom brings a new till for you. Now, you have a new till. Like in this pink color pig, right? You have a till, right? This is your till, right? Your mom gave you 5 rupees, right? Your mom gave you 5 rupees and you put that coin to the till. අම්මා රුපියල් 5ක් දුන්න පුතා ඒ coin එක till එකට දැම්මා. Now, what's the value in the till? What's the value in the till? Till එකේ අගය කීයද දැන්? 5, right? It's 5. So till is a storage container. It's a container. We can store coins. But now the value of the till is 5 rupees. Then your father gave you another coin with value 5, value 10. තාත්තා දෙනවා කාසියක් 10 කාසියක් 10 rupee coin, and then you put it to the till. Now what's the value? Now what's the value in the till? 15. 15. Previously, value of your till is 5. Previously, value of your till is 5. But now, it's 15. So, this value 5 is not a permanent value. It changed into 15. It changed into 15. Again, your mom gave you 5 rupees. Your mom gave you 5 rupees, then you put it into the till. Now the value of the till is 20. Now you can see the value of the till, we can name it as x. Then the value of the x change time to time. අපි till එකේ අගය x කියලා ගත්තොත් පුතේ මේ x කියන value එක වෙලාවෙන් වෙලාවට වෙනස් වෙනවා. So x is a storage value, right? And that value change time to time. Likewise, variable means just think it's a basket to store some value. But that value change time to time. When we put another value, then value of the variable change. Again, when you put another value, value of the variable change. So now, can you understand what is mean by variable? දැන් මට කියන්න මගේ පුතේ මේ variable කියන වචනේ තේරුණාද? Is it okay? Yeah?
Teacher.
Oh, okay. So when you go to grade 8, we'll again learn this term variable, right? When you go to grade 8, let's learn this term again, right? මේ term එක මේ variable කියන term එක අපි ආයෙම ඉගෙන ගන්නවා, okay? Right. Go to your tute. Where's your tute? All right. Go to your tute. And find the topic use variable. Use of the variable. Ah. Can you find the topic use of the variable? Yes? Shanumi? Sasanya?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Right. Let's see the definition for variable. Dinara, could you please this definition for me and your friends? Read the definition, Dinara. Else, Silshia, could you please read this definition? What is mean by variable?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, please tell it, Puta. Read it
In
out.
programming, in programming, variables are used to store a value in memory temporarily.
Very good. In programming, එකන්නේ අපි computer programs පරිගමක වැඩසටහන softwares develop කරාදි, right? In programming, variables used to store a value. Store a value. A value. In a variable, we can store one value at a one time. එක අගයයි එක වෙලාවකට. Right? First, x equal 5, x equal 10, x equal 20, x equal 35. Variables used to store a value in a memory temporarily. Temporary, it's not a permanent. In one time, x equal 5. In the next time, x equal 20. In the next time, x equal 35. It change time to time. It means it's a temporary value. Right? In programming, variables used to store a value. Store a value in a memory temporary. Right? You can find this definition in your tute. Could you please highlight the important points in the definition? In programming, variables used to store a value in memory temporarily, right? Could you please write it? Not to write it. You can highlight the important points. Read it and highlight the important points. Right? Features of the variable. These are the special features of a variable. We can store data in variable and the data stored in the variable change time to time. Store data, change the data. Highlight these two features. In your tute, you can find these two. Highlight these two features. Right in your tute, you can see it. Highlight it. Right? Did it? Finish it? Have you finished it?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, right. Please go through your tute. Please go through your tute. Please go through your tute. Now we are going to learn how to build variables in Scratch. How to create a variable in Scratch, right? Okay. You don't need to write the notes or line your tute, right? In your tute, you can see what are the steps we have to follow to make a variable. Let's read them and let's do it practically, right? What are the steps? Run Scratch software. Double click on the Scratch icon. That's how we can uh, open the Scratch. Then select data command block and select data block. But now in Scratch version 3, we have separate data, command code block known as variable, right? Therefore, these steps may be different in Scratch version 3. I got this from your textbook. Your textbook is related to Scratch version 2. Right? Therefore, I'll show you how to create it. In your tune, you can see the screenshot, how to create it. Right? Go to your tune. You have to go to variable code block. From that variable code block, we have to click on make a variable. Then we have to give a name to your variable. Right. Let's do it practically. To create a variable, first we need a sprite. Right. So we apply all the conditions to the sprite. Right. Let's remove this one and let's use a new uh, at a sprite. So see without a sprite when we click it, we can create a variable, but uh, that variable belongs to all the sprites, right? So therefore, let's create a sprite first and then add a variable, right? Let's add this one, this girl. I want to increase the size. Okay. Now, go to variable. Go to variable. When you click on it, you can see make variable, my variable, then set way. So my variable is a default variable. It means already created variable. And set variable to change variable, show variable, hide variable. Okay? Right. So here you can see make a list. Let's learn this option in next year, right? In your grade 8 lessons, right? So let's create a variable. First you have to click on make a variable. When you click on make a variable, you can see new variable name. After that you can see for all sprites, for this sprite only, right? So previously when I'm going to add a variable without having sprite, you cannot see these two options. But normally our good practice is to add a sprite first, then create variables. Okay? If so, we can decide this variable belongs to all the sprites for given sprite only. Here we have to give a name. I'll give the name variable name as count. COUNT. And I'll choose the option for this sprite only and click OK. When you click OK, let's see what happened. Right. Here, I can see the created variable as count. That's the name I gave for the variable. And then this is my sprite ballerina. So for this sprite, we have created variable, and at the current situation, so in this current situation, the value of the count variable is equal to 0. Let's create another variable. Click on make variable, give a name. Let's give a name as name. For this sprite only, give a variable name and choose either you can use for all sprites or for this sprite only. Then click OK. Now you can see the created two variables, count, number, right? And then you can see the variables in this stage, count, name. In this moment, there's nothing in these variables. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to you? Now this is your chance. From here, we have to write down notes. Therefore, please take some extra papers. Please take some extra papers. We are going to write down notes. Right? We are going to write down notes. Right? We know about variables and now we are going to use the variables to develop programs, right? Use to develop the variables. We are going to use the variables to develop computer programs, right? Now, take out some extra papers. You have to pin the extra papers to your tute. You have to attach the extra papers to your tute, and now we are going to write the first example. Write down example number 1. Example number 1. Right? Count from number 10. Count from number 10. 10 ඉඳලා ඉස්සරහට ගණන් කරන්න. Count from number 10. Now we are going to count from number 10. So, we are going to develop this program to just use the codes in the variable code block, right? අපි මේ program එක හදන්නේ ඇත්තටම variable code block එකේ තියෙන codes ඔක්කොම use කරලා බලන්න තමයි, right? Okay, now pay your attention to my screen. Right. Did you write the example 1 count from number 10? Yes, Ishia?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, right. Okay, pay your attention to teacher's screen. Can you see the scratch? Right? We are going to count from number 10, right? So, we need a, right. I already have a variable called count, but I don't need this variable name. Therefore, how to delete it? I want to delete this variable. I have two variables, count and name, but I don't need the second one. Therefore, come to here, right click, come to the name variable and right click. Then you can see two options, rename variable. Now let's try this rename. If you want to rename the variable name, then click on it and let's see the rename variable window. From here, rename all names variable 2, we can rename it as name1 and click OK. Now check my variable name changed to name1. Although if you don't want this variable, then right click on it, delete the name1. Right? Okay. Now let's develop a program to count from 10. So let's start with the event. Use this event when running flag clicked. Then go to variable. At first, let's use this set count. So here, if you have many variables, when you click on it, you can see count, name, name1. Likewise, you can see the available variables. And also by using this option, you can rename and also you can delete the variable. Right? We are going to count from number 10. Right? If you want to count from 1, then you can set the variable value to 1. අපි මෙතන example name එක ලිව්වේ count from number 10 කියලානේ. ඒ නිසා තමයි අපි variable එකේ first value එක 10 එකට set කරන්නේ. 10 value එකට set කරන්නේ. If not, you can start from 1, right? So I'm going to display numbers from 10. Therefore, let's set the count. It means my variables first value to 10. මගේ variable එකේ පළවෙනි value එක විදියට teacher set කරනවා number 10. So I want to display this value. I want to display this value. To display something, we cannot do it using variables. To display something, we have to use looks and say the option. Say. Here, what I need to say? මොකද්ද මේලද teacher කියන්න ඕනේ? I want to say the count. Therefore, go to variables and drag and drop the value of the count variable. Then there's a very easy method. Just drag and drop the count variable to this area. See how it is. See, I just drag and drop the count variable to the space. Right? Is it clear to you, Magipute? Is it clear to you? Yes? When I play this, see what will happen. Right, let's increase the time up to 5 seconds and let's play it again. 10. Now see the value of the count variable is set to 10. Is set to 10. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to you? Chenumi, Dinara, is it clear to you?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. Let's use another one. Now, let's use the next code in the variable code block. Change count. I want to display the values from 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, likewise. So, change count by 1 mean we can add 1 to the count variable. Change count by 1. Count එකේ අගය එකකින් වැඩි කරන්න. Increase the value of the count by 1. Increase the value of the count by 1. එකකින් වැඩි කරන්න. And also again we want to say it. Go to looks command and drag and drop the code block. Say And what you want to say, we have to say our variable. Then drag and drop this one to here. Right? If you want to display 10 to 15, you have to repeat this process. Right? I told you, as we are grade 7 students, we learned only about sequence control structure. Sequence mean executing steps one after another top to bottom. Execution of steps one after another from top to bottom. දැන් අපි මේ 7 අවසරේනේ ඉන්නේ. 7 අවසරේදී ටීචර් කිව්වා අපි ඉගෙන ගන්නේ සීක්වන්ස් කන්ට්‍රෝල් ස්ට්‍රක්චර් එක ගැන විතරයි කියලා. සීක්වන්ස් එක කියන්නේ ස්ටෙප්ස් අපි එක්සිකියුට් කරන්නේ එකකට පස්සේ එකක් ඉහළ ඉඳන් පහළට. Right? So this program is based on sequence because we are executing steps one after another. Executing steps one after another. That's why we have to write the same code again and again. But that's very easy method. What? We can use repetition control structure. But the bad thing is we are still in grade 7. Therefore, we have to wait until in grade 9. We have to be wait until we will be in grade 9. Right? Because in grade 8, we have to learn selection control structure. And repetition control structure, we have to learn in grade 9. That's why we have to repeat the steps again and again because in grade 7 we have to learn about sequence control structure. ඒ නිසායි අපිට steps ටික නැවත නැවත කරන්න වෙන්නේ. But there are many easy ways, easy methods. Let's learn them in future, right? අපි ඒවා අනාගතයේදී ඉගෙන ගමු. Okay? And again, let's do it. Right. You can just duplicate the code. Right. Let's run this. 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it stopped from 13 because we have only 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, 11, 12, 13. Right? Okay, first, please write this code. Just write only. So, first, write this code in your paper. Right? After that, please try to make this program in your Scratch programming software. Once you finish your work, send it to me. Use the code in my screen and write it in your notebook or your paper. After that, try to develop this code in your Scratch programming software. Very good, Celsia.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, welcome, Pote. It's working very good. Another 4 examples regarding variables, and let's discuss it in our next class session. But today we have discussed about a new topic that is variable, right? variable is used to store a value. It means used to store a single value, but we store that value in the memory temporarily, right? We store that value temporarily. It means that value in the variable change time to time. Okay, and next we have to develop many programs using variables. Today we develop only one program. It's for just to identify the code blocks available in the variable variable code block, right? Just to identify the codes in the variable code block. We used set and change options, and already we have created variables. In the next day, we have to discuss the second example. It means uh, multiply two numbers. How to multiply two numbers? Our third example is to take two user inputs from the user and add them and multiply, divide and subtract them, and to do the workbook activity 5.6, and we have to find the perimeter and the area of the rectangle as the fourth example. Let's do these practicals in our next class session. So, is there any unclear thing in today's lesson? Because we learned a new concept in our today's class. Any unclear thing, මගේ පුතේ? මොනවා හරි තේරෙන්නේ නැති දෙයක්
No
teacher
teacher.
අද තියෙනවද? No. Right. I'll upload then I'll upload today's recording for you. You have a homework. You have to create a program, Scratch program to play the national anthem. And also, if you are interested on this, you can create a program to play your any favorite song. Right? It's up to you, but definitely you need to do the first homework. Right? Then thank you so much, Magapute, for joining with me today, and you did a great job today. You helped me a lot, and you all did the practicals with me. I'm really happy about you. So thank you so much for helping me and joining with me. So let's meet again in our next class session. So as usually, we can meet on next Friday. Right, then good night and let's wind up the class for today. Goodbye, all of you.
Thank you, teacher.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
teacher. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you, Putta. Bye.